Yeah,
All right.
it's working now. So let me just give a brief of all the questions that were asked, and then I'll start answering it again. Right? Sounds good. Uh, the first question was, what is happening with Tech Trades bot? We are on a limbo. We have no idea what the current situation is. Can you tell us what the situation is? That was the first one. Second one, about the withdrawal. Why is it taking longer, or how long does it usually take? Right? And the third one was support, and sometimes the tickets are closed before our solutions are even met or satisfied, right? So these are the top three issues. So going over the first one, so again, Patrick, let me rephrase what's happening. So yeah, by next week, Wednesday, I should have a clear cut update on what's going on, because right now my CEO is in Cyprus and he's landing in Dubai on Monday, right? And since he's personally taking over this issue, because Marvin, Sam, me, and the CEO, we've all got a really good bond going on between each other. So, my CEO really likes what you guys are up to, and he loves what you're doing, right? So, you, even though he didn't have to, he's still spending time making sure that we find a solution to make sure this bot works, right? So he's not giving up from his side as well. Uh, can we mute? I don't know where the sound.
Marvin, if you can mute everyone, please.
Okay, now can everyone hear me?
We can hear you.
Okay, I was just begging. I'm like, please unmute me, guys. I want to talk to you. Okay, so like I don't know how much. I think you missed out everything. So let me say it again. So my CEO right now, he's in Cyprus, and he will be landing in Dubai on Monday. Right, he'll be landing on Monday night. So Tuesday, he'll be talking to all the relevant teams who is handling Marvin's bot and research and development for that. So on Wednesday, I'll be getting a solid update. So since Marvin is in touch with all of you, I'll be giving Marvin an update on Wednesday, and then he'll be sharing the update with you guys. So until Wednesday, so at least now you have a timeline till Wednesday, which is about 6 days, I guess. So another 6 days, you'll know exactly what's happening. So then no one has to be on a limbo, right? We will know the next step on how we are going to move forward, right? That is a guaranteed from my side. So Patrick, is that okay? That is the first question answered. Oh,
Yeah,
shit, he's
that's
on mute.
that's okay. So
Okay.
we said
Okay,
till
perfect.
Wednesday. So
Okay.
I guess we'll wait.
Okay.
So I guess
Awesome.
we'll keep trading till Wednesday and wait to hear from you.
Okay, and the second question is the withdrawal. So, like I said earlier, for people who are listening to the new recording, we are working on getting a new crypto wallet for Marvin's organization. So, in that way, we don't have to use banks, since most of you are from the US, and I understand that SEC are our friends, and we don't want to, alert them, because it's always good to be their friends, right? So let's keep them as our good brothers, right? So I'm gonna get a different wallet for you guys, and hopefully, things are gonna get sorted out that way without any issues for the withdrawal issue. That was the second one, and the timing we take is always between 24 to 48 hours. And yes, right now it's taking a bit longer because of this issue that we don't have something to offer Marvin on his own. So this will again get solved next week as well. I'll hopefully we have a wallet by next week. That was the plan, but I'm not in Dubai yet. So this will get sorted out when I land in Dubai, because this is directly related to me. So that is the answer to the second question. And the third one is the support or not answering to our tickets properly, we ask how to deposit, and they say, please join us as an IB. Why is there a big gap, right? So, like I said, we are working on a support team for Marvin. We have three different people, all three English speakers, and two of them speak both Spanish and Portuguese because, like Wellington was saying, we have people all around the world, right? Mr. Worldwide. So, we have to make sure we satisfy every single audience from every single country. So, we have three people hired. I can put them right now, but then it won't still satisfy the needs. So I want to make sure that they're trained on exactly what to answer and what is the solution they can offer everyone. So that training will be done within a week as well. So then they'll be getting just for you guys and answering all the questions you have. Hopefully, I made you happy, Patrick.
Yeah,
follow up.
I think that's good for now. So we'll wait till next week
You
and
Yeah.
you mentioned with the first question that you actually answered regarding the actual bot and the fact that it's STP broker. So I just want to make sure that we're clear because if you're an STP broker, then obviously you have that rule that's not going to be bent for any particular platform, right? When it comes to the
Yeah.
90-second rule. And a lot of that has to
Exactly.
do with liquidity providers also. I mean, when you have an EA and a bot that's able to do what his program is able to do, let's just call it what it is, right? A broker is designed
Yeah.
to make money, not to pay out money. And 90 seconds gives more of an opportunity for liquidity. Let's just put it that way. So the question
Okay.
that we want to make sure that we understand is you're allowing tech trades to continue to do what they do. However, any trades that happen under 90 seconds, even if we see profits in our wallet, they will not count. Is that a confirmation?
Yes. Yes. For now, that is what we've decided because, like I said, that particular trade cannot go through the liquidity provider. So we at the end of the day cannot accept that trade, but which is the same reason why we are working on direct market access. So in that way, even if it doesn't touch the 90-second mark and there's still profits, it'll be accepted, right? Because there's no liquidity provider involved at this point. So there's two solutions that are being worked on parallelly right now. One is us with the DMA. Another one is Marvin's team working on making sure the bot does not close before 90 seconds. So there are two parallel solutions being worked on.
Okay. And then the follow-up question, because you said you're working on a wallet just for tech trades. Now, if I'm correct,
Yes.
maybe tech trades is brought to you guys. I mean, if I had to guess, maybe 1,000 members, and I can't say that people are dropping in 100 grand or something like that, but it's still a lot of members. But what is how big is tech trades? I mean, TPG, because with the little amount of cash flow that we've brought to you guys, and you guys are having a challenge in paying out. And I'll just give you, for example, my example, right? I put 55 grand of my own money into TPG, and I wanted to withdraw of my actual principal alone to see if I'm able to have and provide that. And I wasn't able to get that. And
Oh, wow.
you've already explained that, you didn't understand why the challenges were here or there. But we just want to make sure that we can bring millions of dollars to your platform and be able to withdraw, if it's your rule, at least what we've put in with with no delays, because it makes us seem as if, hey, this broker has a liquidity issue. If I drop 100 grand in right now, I want to take 100 grand out tomorrow. They can't do it.
True. Thank you so much for that question, man, because that's the main reason I'm part of this call right now, right? To discuss this exact issue. Like I said, yes, TP Global right now has more than 400,000 clients right now. And the withdrawal issues, at least for the principal amount, shouldn't take as long as it is right now. And to be very honest with you, usually it doesn't. So this is why we are fixing it right now. But for our audiences in Zimbabwe, Nigeria, India, and Brazil, right? So these are the main countries we are seeing a lot of growth in. We have not been having an issue. So when it comes to Marvin's bot, I think the reason why it's taking this long is because since few trades are closed less than 90 seconds, my team is going through every single client's trades to make sure that, when they process a withdrawal, that, okay, this withdrawal can be processed because all of the trades are, in the trading terms, it's called toxic trading. So all of the trades are proper and it's not toxic, right? Which is why it's taking a bit longer for Marvin and his team, is what I was brought to attention to about 2 days ago, because I questioned the same thing as well. No one's facing this issue. Why is Marvin's team facing it? So that's when I was told that, we are just double checking this, what's going on. But then right now, I've told that, we can't stop withdrawals, at least now, because people have put the trust on us to join. We have to make sure we process all the withdrawals. So right now, by today and tomorrow, I already saw a lot of withdrawals being processed today. And by tomorrow as well, the remaining should be processed. So let me just give me a minute. Let me see your name. So I'm just gonna call you Dap, because that's what it says on your username, right? So Dap, stay in touch with Marvin and keep letting him know if you got your withdrawals or not, because you told me you still haven't got it. It's still pending, is what I understand. So let me know by today or tomorrow if you've got it. So in that way, I'm updated that, okay, my team is actually processing the withdrawals. And to answer your follow-up question, can we bring millions to TP Global and trust TP Global? Well, if TP Global wasn't confident, which is me, I wouldn't be part of this call. I would have just told Marvin, man, handle your own team. I don't want to be part of this call. It's not my problem. But I wanted to personally take this issue on my own head, because I'm, let's say, I'm emotionally and a lot invested in my own company and the success of it, and Marvin as well. If you can see, with a lot of stuff which me and Marvin talked about, I did a lot of stuff which I didn't have to do, but I still did it for Marvin because we had a good relationship, and I think Marvin can attest to that as well. And I'm emotionally invested in this, so that's why I got on this call, and that's why I'm taking all the questions, even though I know I'm on the hot seat right now. If I didn't believe that my company can take that kind of amount, I wouldn't be sitting here and telling you guys that, trust me, I'm going to make sure this works, right? My company is capable of handling that kind of amount, and we are going to make sure that when we get to that point, it's all going to be smooth sailing, and you guys don't have to worry about anything.
I have a question for you. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. First of all, thank you so much for doing this so late at night. I thank you for that.
No, it's
Dap
okay. No problem.
very quickly. My name is Clay, by the way. Dap made it
Nice
very
to meet you,
clear. I understand that we are looking at the scenario where Dap mentioned he put in $55,000. He wants to be able to get his capital, but let's all be honest. I'm not here to get my capital back. I'm here to get my profit back. Okay, so let's
yeah.
I'm just a real straight to the point type person. We're here to
Beautiful.
we're here to make money. That's the bottom
Exactly.
line. Okay.
Yeah.
So my scenario is I drop $100,000 in there. We're not sure if they're going to trade this 90-second bot. We won't know that till Wednesday. So yes, we're going to leave our money until Wednesday, let it grow. Then at some point in time, maybe you guys are working on a bot for us. I mean, I'm sorry, a new wallet for us to be able to take profits out of, but we don't know that yet until your CEO comes back. So basically, this whole thing is pretty much in a holding pattern for us to know if we're moving forward, because I don't think there's one person on this call that's not here to make money. That's all we're here to do.
Exactly. So yeah, like I said, the profits, the whole reason why I'm part of this is to make sure that I tell you that you can withdraw your profits. We're not going to stop that. And that's why I think I was telling in the beginning, so for anyone who's watching this recording, the previous recording, I was saying how a normal functionality works, where we give back the initial investment which you guys have done through crypto to you. And then the second part of it, the profits, will come back to your bank. But right now, we are in a situation where we cannot do back transfer because, Clay, I'm going to assume that you are in the US as well, right?
Yes.
And I can't do a bank transfer to you because then it'll be a problem for you as well. So right now we are in a situation where we have to create a unique wallet for you guys where we can actually send the money to you through crypto, right? Now this is a conversation we had with Marvin as well before, because Marvin was saying the same thing. This conversation happened when I was in Brazil, and he was talking about how people in the US cannot get money through banks because even though it's possible, after a few point, the government's going to come and be like, we also want to take some part of the money they're making, right? Because at the end of the day, the government wants to take profits from your money as well. So we are right now, like I said, in this for the next 1 week, I'm going to tell you honestly as well, we are on a holding point because we are figuring out a lot of things. But by Wednesday, we should have a clarity on a lot of things, on how you're going to withdraw your profits, how is the bot going to work, and a lot of other clarity. I mean, a lot of other stuff as well, where we're going to get a clarity on. And then it should be a normal operation without any issues. But
Okay.
for till Wednesday, my answer to you is yes, we are holding right now, and we are figuring out what solution is going to work best for Marvin and his organization.
So do you think by Wednesday we'll know if we have a new wallet to get profits? Because look, I understand what Dap's saying, and Dap's like my brother to me, and that's cool. But I'm not interested in my capital. I'm interested in my
I understand. I completely understand that, man. Because
so,
I mean, you're not putting money to get back what you just put in. Of course, you're putting in money to get profits.
So
yeah.
You think
so
by
like
Wednesday,
I said, by Wednesday,
by Wednesday we'll have that information. That's fair enough. I think that's pretty much what everybody in this call wanted to know. That's the bottom line. That's all that matters. So we wait till Wednesday, and then we know where we stand. Because I have a group of people that's not on this call right now, but I can't lead a group into something that's not that we don't feel confident. I feel confident in you because I think you're telling the truth. Look, I'm going to believe you until you lie to me, and you haven't lied to me. So okay, so I'm good. I'm good with that. As long as Wednesday rolls around and we have answers, then we can bring you guys millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars. That's the bottom line.
Sounds good, man. Sounds awesome.
Right. Thank you. Thank you for your question. Scott,
all right, Vignesh.
you're on.
Yeah, thank you, Vignesh. I have a completed transaction, but it has not been delivered to my wallet. I've contacted, this was 4 days, 5 days.
Okay.
And so I'm asking support for a transaction ID. They send back me my own wallet address where I sent money to. And so I had to send them every day. I'm sending them another support ticket. Hey guys, this is what a transaction ID is. This is why we need to know this information so we can know that in fact this is not being held up someplace either by you or by the people that you're using.
Sure, Scott. Firstly, I'm not going to try to defend myself. Firstly, I'm really sorry for this, and I understand that this does not look good on me or my organization, but if it's possible for you to send your stuff to Marvin, I will get it. Now, I will make sure I get into this and personally deal with your transaction. Does that sound good?
All I need is a transaction ID, and that'll tell me where that is. You know, we've confirmed.
No, perfect.
It was sent to the correct wallet. It was sent to the correct wallet.
You're still talking about wallet, right? USDT. Okay. It should, if as long as it says it's completed, it should be sent to you. But please send that screenshot to me which says completed, and your wallet ID, which you used to deposit. And I will check it with my customer support team and make sure they get back to you. So in the US right now, we're still behind, but in Mauritius, they're already almost done for the day. So tomorrow morning, they'll definitely get back to you, Mauritius time.
All right. Thank you.
Hi, Vignesh. This is Sufyan here from India. Can you hear me?
Fellow Indian, what's up, brother? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. Tell me.
Yeah, I just have a very simple question. I've been depositing and withdrawing via the Bank One option, which is the Indian bank option. I just want to know that suppose, for example, maybe next week I decide to shift to Dubai or something like that. So can I withdraw it via the international bank, or do I need to clear my account and then create a new account which says the country as United Arab Emirates and then deposit again? How does it work?
Okay, so I understand your question. So you're saying you put the money through the Indian bank right now, but if you come to Dubai or wherever you go to, you want to withdraw using that country's particular bank account. Am I right?
Correct.
Beautiful. So the thing is, we can't allow that, man, because I'll tell you why. Because this will fall under the Anti-Money Laundering Act thing, where the money is coming from one bank account or one payment method, and it's going to another bank account to another payment method, right? So since we are regulated, we cannot push off a transaction like this. But my suggestion would be, like you said in earlier, make sure you withdraw everything to India and then come back to Dubai, and then you can deposit through your bank account in Dubai or wherever you move to next.
So with the same account, can I do it?
When you mean same account, as in like your same Indian account?
Yeah, no, not the bank account, the TPGLOBAL account.
Yeah, that's fine.
Or do I need to register as a new with a new email?
No, that's fine. You can still have the same account. I'm just saying that whatever payment method you use to deposit, the same method you're going to get the money back. But the account and email, everything will be the same. Don't worry about it.
Okay. But if you suppose bring in the e-wallet system for our team, So if I deposit in crypto from India, then maybe if I
then you'll
shift
get it
some other place,
crypto.
I can. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
that
fine,
then
right?
the
Because
country
crypto
wouldn't
is,
be a problem.
yeah, that's the best part about crypto, right? It's
Correct.
decentralized, brother. So you can move to any part of the world and still withdraw on crypto. No one knows.
No, that's fine because I've been living in Dubai for almost 12 years and I want to come back. So I was just seeing
Oh
how this
wow.
would work.
I mean, if you're in, I mean, if you ever come to Dubai, visit our office, man. I'll send you the
Yeah,
address. You can
definitely.
always visit us. Yeah.
When I was
Cheers,
there, I
man.
didn't know about you guys. Thank you.
Hi, this is Jewel. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Hi, Blue. How are you?
Hey, everybody. Okay, so really quickly, so basically the withdrawals that we've done, should we cancel them to not include the profit, or some of the profit may be actually because I'm one of those people that put in a withdrawal and still waiting for approval. So I'm wondering, should I cancel it, go back in and pull the profits out, or some profits might actually be legit, you know what I mean? So just want to know, what should that look like?
Firstly, right now you deposited using USDT. Am I right?
I did, yes. I deposited
Yes.
using USDT,
Okay.
and I did withdrawal request was USDT as well.
Okay. Which includes your profits as well, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. So my advice to you right now would be keep that withdrawal open, right? At least in that way, I'll make sure that the withdrawal amount which you requested for, you get the money which you put in. And I understand Clay was like, "We are here to make profits, man," right? And he's
I
not
get
wrong.
it.
But
Yeah.
for now, I will make sure at least the money you put in, you get back through the same wallet, and the rest of the profit amount, like I said, by Wednesday when I get an update, I'll let you know. Or the second option is you can just cancel that withdrawal and wait till Wednesday to see what the situation is like, and then decide to do if you want to withdraw or still keep continuing, with the current money you've put in. Up to you.
Okay, so if I keep it like it is, I can probably expect to receive it maybe by next Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly my point.
Okay, all right. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Hello, can I
No
ask a
problem, Blue.
Hello.
What?
Hi, can you hear me?
I can, but I don't know who's talking to me.
Oh, it's
though.
Bob.
Oh, hey, Bob.
Bob.
What's up,
Oh,
man?
just a question. I live in Canada, but my withdrawal was approved, but just not sent yet. So am I in the same boat? I had a small profit, I think, if any. Am I in the same boat? I just had to wait till Wednesday?
Yes. Like I said, at least if your withdrawal is already approved, then you should be getting. So same thing with Blue as well. If your withdrawal is already approved and you still haven't seen it on your wallet, you should see the principal amount which you put in at least, right? And the rest of the profit amount, I'll make sure the team does not do anything with it. It's still on your account, right? And it's not going anywhere. So on Wednesday, we'll know exactly how we can send that profit amount which you want to withdraw to that particular wallet of yours.
I'm sorry. What about the seed money?
Yeah, the seed money, you'll get it back. Like if it says approved on your dashboard,
Yes.
then you should be able to get your seed money back to your wallet immediately. Like I said, by tomorrow when the team wakes up, you guys can just send a list, and Marvin will send me a list of everyone who is on the same boat right now, and I'll make sure I escalate this issue and get this done tomorrow.
Okay, I've been waiting, I think 3 days now. So.
Oh wow, I'm sorry about that, man. It's just gonna be me sitting and apologizing. I see how this call is gonna go for me, but
all right, thank you.
Sorry, man. Yeah.
Hello?
Hey,
Hello?
Jennifer, hi.
Hi, how are
Hello?
you? I
I'm good,
don't
Jennifer.
know if I came on kind of late, but I've sent several tickets to support that have been closed, and I have not got any resolution to my situation, where it's been kind of funky. I've made 2 deposits. One was for the Hyperbot and one was for the SmartBot. Both accounts, the funds were withdrawn to somewhere. I've requested to see if I could get some kind of receipts or something sent to me showing where the transactions were sent to, where, you know, the wallet addresses where these funds were sent to. I also asked if I could get a phone number or a contact of someone that I could speak to. And so far I've heard nothing. I've gotten no response. I made my deposits and I don't know where my funds are. On the first day, I made some earnings from the Hyperbot, and then I never got any earnings, and I sent a ticket about that, what happened, and that ticket was closed, and I never got a response about that. It showed my deposit in the account, and then that disappeared. And since then, it's just been one problem after another with this account.
So let me make sure I understand what you're saying. You're saying that you've deposited the money.
Yes.
The first issue you said was you deposited the money, but when you press withdrawal, the money has been
I
withdrawn.
never
but
did
you
a
don't...
withdrawal. I never did a withdrawal.
Okay, fine. So you sent the money, but you're not able to see that in your account. Am I right?
So I sent the minimum deposit for the Hyperbot. And that showed that that was there, and I got earnings for one day. And then I never got any earnings again. Never got any earnings. So I sent a ticket to support. Like, why am I not getting earnings? The ticket was closed. That I never got any, like, why I wasn't getting any earnings. So I had
so it was more of
my inviter look into my account. I gave her my password to look into it. And she also saw where the deposit was there, but there was no earnings, and it just wasn't showing anything. But there was no response as to why I wasn't earning anything. In the meantime, I made another deposit for the SmartBot. The next day, that deposit was gone. It was withdrawn. I did not withdraw it.
But it was withdrawn?
It was withdrawn. And the account showed that the deposit for the SmartBot was withdrawn. There was nothing that showed that for the Hyperbot was withdrawn. It just wasn't there. It disappeared.
So this is a different issue.
And I see
Jennifer,
someone just posted in the chat, that's impossible. Well, I've had someone look into my account also. It's not impossible. It has happened. So please don't type in there, it's impossible. Because I can show you the screenshots.
Yeah, so Jennifer, I think the issue here is something bigger. This has nothing to do with the broker, but since I'm personally talking to you, maybe someone knew your password that they got in.
No, how could anyone know my password? I would have to give it to the only person I've given it to. She was not into my account to do anything with it. Okay, I know she came into it after this happened, so she was not in my account to do anything.
Okay, so let me send you a transaction at least of the withdrawal that happened. So in that way, at least you know where the money got withdrawn.
That's what I requested, where the funds went. I wanted to see the transaction IDs, the hashtags, and where it all went, because it didn't come into my wallet. So where did it go?
Yeah, we have to get this checked.
Hey, Vinesh, let me chime in real quick. Hey, this is Marvin. Jennifer, please change the password to your email. And then after you change the password to your email, request a new password from TP Global for your account.
I've done that several times, because every time I had to log in, I had to change the password to the account. Yes, it's been changed several times.
Okay, yes, that's important.
Several times.
Okay.
Yeah, it's and again, make sure, even if it's the person that invited you, I know I understand I wasn't there in your life before, but the only person you can trust with your password is me, because I work with the company, right? But anyone else, please make sure that this is for everyone, not just for Jennifer, but never share your passwords to anyone, because you would never know when it comes.
Please listen, as I've said, the password to my TP Global has been changed several times because every time I send a ticket, after I can't get into the account and I have to request to reset the password to get into the account. So I've sent like 5 tickets. I've changed the password like 5 times.
Can you guys take this offline? We've got a lot of people on here. Just personally take it
well, you know,
offline.
I understand you have a lot of people, but I put my good money into this,
Please
and
take
I'd like
this
to get
offline.
this
Okay, I'm
resolved.
getting off, Marvin.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
You know,
do this,
everybody's
Jennifer.
money is important to them.
True, Jennifer, but let's do something. Send your details to Marvin, and I'll make sure I send you a transaction ID. Sounds good?
Same issue every time. No one wants to respond to me, email or otherwise.
All right, Jennifer.
No,
it's Mike Choma. Hello, let me get in here. It's Mike Choma.
Yeah.
So first of all, I want to say thank you for coming on here. I appreciate this. This is vital to our team. And it's kudos. I mean, I've been doing this for a long time, so thank you for doing that. I think a lot of the problem that I'm hearing, and this could be resolved really simple, is a lot of people were in TP, they got in, and then what happened was, now what I'm hearing is they did a withdrawal plus the profits, not knowing any of this stuff, and that is probably why a lot of these are getting rejected or not coming through. Now that we know what's going on, I think going forward, it'll be a lot easier, obviously, when we get this thing fixed. There are a lot of my team that sent me an email this morning saying, hey, I got rejected because it says I can't get paid my profits. My money, I only did a $500 deposit. My profits are still in the program. I got my money within, I'd say about 42 hours. So my money did come in. So I believe a lot of people on this call, to nip this in the butt, to make it real simple, because I don't want to make this into a 2-hour song and dance thing. I believe a lot of the people did a withdrawal with their commissions included, and that's why a lot of this is taken. Maybe I'm wrong, but I believe that's what's happening.
Yeah, so you're right about that, Michael, because right now the issue is the withdrawal is now being processed. And the explanation from my side, like you said, is there are 2 reasons why the withdrawal is not being processed in time. One is they're checking every trade to make sure that, you know, everything is proper, everything is falling under that 90-second mark and whatever, even though we've exempted this before. So they're just trying to make sure that this is a lot of manual work that's being put in, which is why the withdrawal is delayed a bit. That is one reason. The second reason is the same reason that you said, where the profits that they made, since we don't hold any cryptos, it's not getting reflected into the client's wallet. Whatever the seed money they put in is what they're going to get back. Exactly. And we are finding a solution right now where we can send the profit to them. So like I said, that is the core of the issue right now, which, like I said, by Wednesday we should clearly get an update about, and I can share it with you guys.
Exactly. Thank you very much.
Hey, I got a question. Can you hear me?
Is this Patrick again?
Hello, Ignis. No, it's Kurt. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you, Kurt. Tell me.
Yes. Me and most of my people on my team, they did withdrawals for the seed money only. And it's been 3 days, going on 4 days. Withdrawals have been approved, but not sent to their wallet or to my wallet. So it's not an issue about people sending more, than the seed money. Most people, we already knew that we had to send for our seed money if we want to get a withdrawal. So that's why I instructed them to do. And it's been since Monday, and the withdrawals have been approved, but not sent to their wallet. It's the same way with me. Some people get theirs, some people haven't. So I'm just trying to figure out.
Awesome.
I know I'm okay.
Yeah. So
you said go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm sorry I interrupted you, man. But I wanted to save your energy because I understand you have the same issue as Blue and Scott, if I'm right. They're on the same boat as well. Like I said, some withdrawals are processed today, but some will be processed definitely tomorrow because, like I said, Mauritius is ahead of us. So tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm only 2 hours behind them. So I'll wake up early tomorrow as well, make sure that I notified them, and then they'll be processing everything tomorrow as well.
Okay. Absolutely. Thank you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey, how's it been, Ignis?
I'm good.
Hi, this is Blue here.
Oh, hey, Blue. What's up, man?
Hello, Mr.
Form of
Village.
withdrawal issue. I know you referred to me a couple of times, so I didn't have any withdrawal issues because I haven't attempted any as of right now. But I do have two questions. One, with all the trades that's under 90 seconds or less, that the previous profit that we show in our dashboard, is that showing accurately? And then moving forward, how will we track this? That's question number one. And question number two, with the new wallet for Marvin's team, what are the withdrawal limits or restrictions and the time frame of processing with that new wallet address that's once it's created?
Awesome. So your first question is, how do we know that this trade worked out and this trade is fine and this trade did not work out and this trade is not fine? Am I right?
Correct. I'm not sure you guys are retroing from previous trades or if it's just moving forward and how we track it.
Yeah. So right now we don't have any system in place to track it. But moving forward, we don't want to be in a situation where we are getting trades below 90 seconds. So hopefully moving forward, we don't have any of that issue, right? We've sorted it out. So we don't have to worry about 90 seconds or the time frame anymore moving forward. But at this particular point of time, to be honest with you, we don't have something to track, okay, this particular trade is okay, but this particular trade is toxic, because what we can do is it just says the open time and the close time, right? You can see that on your reports, if I'm that right. But that, like I said, that's a manual work right now. But we don't have an automated system which says this is worked out, this is not. So that is the answer to your first question. And the second one is, right now, I don't have the details as to what is the maximum withdrawal and what are the rules, because we are not finalized which wallet we are going to use and how the operation is going to take place. So that will have to wait till Wednesday as well until I get a confirmation that this is the set of rules that we're going to follow from now on, and this is what we're going to do. So I can be more clear to you as well. But as of now, the second question, I have no idea about. But the first one, like I said, we don't have an automated system to tell you that this is a toxic trade, this is not. But going forward, all the trades should be accepted. That is the goal. So we won't have to worry about this issue.
Okay, thank you, Big.
Hi, Mr. British. Do you hear me?
Is this
Guillermo? Guillermo, yes, from Panama.
Yes, Guillermo.
I appreciate your effort to be awake in this hour. Here in Panama, it's 12 o'clock in the midday, noon. Well, this is just one question. I represent the people that just speak Spanish. Panama, Dominican Republic, Colombia, Central America. You say that the support team is in training right now. This support team include Spanish speakers?
Okay, so firstly, no hablo español. Right?
Okay, I'm speaking English.
No, I'm just kidding, man. That's the first thing. And the second one, yes, we do have a Spanish speaker and Portuguese, two of them, who are actually currently getting trained. So yeah, they speak Spanish as well.
Perfect. That's the only question I have. Thank you for your attention, okay?
No, man, that's the easiest question I got today, so I thank you.
Yeah, hi, Vignesh. Sure, it's Patrick again. I just need some clarity, right?
Sure,
two
man,
things.
tell me.
On this seed money thing, is it just for the people who deposited via crypto, or it also affects people who are doing local bank transfer? That's
no. This is just for people who put money through crypto. If it's local bank transfer, you can withdraw anything you want, man. You're set.
Okay, that's fine. That's sweet news to my ears. That's one. Secondly, so what it means now is that because this issue of 90-second rule started from maybe sometime early this week. So does this mean that for instance, we keep trading till Wednesday and we don't meet the 90-second rule, right? So does it mean that all the profits from those transactions are virtually non-existent?
Yes. So let me tell you the background story of what happened. So before, we had a call with Marvin as well, and regarding his trading strategies, but we were fine at that time, because that time we were able to handle all the pressure coming from the liquidity provider side saying that, oh yeah, we're doing this, we're doing that. It was all fine. The volume wasn't that much. And in fact, Marvin has a letter from my side saying everything is perfect, man. The trading strategy you use right now is perfect. Just keep going with it, But then everything changed over a week because we got like a warning from the liquidity provider saying, you can't do this anymore. You guys are an STP broker. You registered for that. You're regulated for that. And now what the hell are you guys doing, right? And so we didn't want to jeopardize the safety of like 400,000 clients because of how close me and my CEO are to Marvin and his organization, right? So we had to take some measures right now. So just till this Wednesday, like I said, anything less than 90 seconds, man, unfortunately, we can't pass that through because we are on a very thin ice with them as well, just till this Wednesday, until we plan things out. So yeah, till this Wednesday, anything that's less than 90 seconds, we'll have to, we can't count that in. Sorry to say that, man, but hopefully at least I'm being honest, right?
Okay, that's fine. So my other question will be, will the trades that were under 90 seconds prior to when you guys gave the notice to Marvin also count? Or those are also not
so for that, for that, so there's no particular date as such, but I know everyone who's processed withdrawal since that particular time, they are getting their withdrawal no matter which particular trades it fell in, after or before 90 seconds, right? So that time, whoever's put the withdrawal in, it's getting processed.
All right. Tricky one, man.
Vignesh, it's Sufyan here again.
Okay, so this is Jerry from Ghana. I want to add an observation. I want to use my case as a case study for those waiting for their withdrawal. On Saturday, I put in withdrawal request by crypto. As usual, I had to wait till Monday. I think Monday evening when I got an email confirming this approval. Now, it took me up to the next day, that is on Tuesday, to actually receive these funds in my crypto wallet. What I want to draw our attention is the fact that you got, the confirmation message doesn't necessarily mean immediately these funds have been transferred. I think with my other downlines, they also got, the email, the confirmation email a day earlier. The next day, funds arrived. So I think we should exercise some restraint when we got this alert saying withdrawal has been approved. At least let's give it a day or two and then trust that we're going to get it. But now, to a question to you. Everybody is talking about withdrawal, which is very important. But I want to ask you, how about deposits that delays unnecessarily? We are all traders. Some of us are trading, manually. And one of the things you don't want to do is you being in trade, market is going against you, and your margin levels are getting low, and you want to top up for this, deposit reflects the next 2 days. I think the speed of deposits is also one major concern. Of course, when it comes to withdrawal, we understand all these problems you have to face, getting crypto wallet, buying crypto from somewhere, sending, and all these limits. But how about deposits? Deposits, taking days to arrive. I think that is another crucial issue that needs to be addressed as soon as possible. What are you doing about this issue?
To be honest, this is the first time I'm hearing that our deposits are slow. Usually everyone is happy with the deposit speed, but I'm sorry that up till now the deposits which you've done are slow, which is not something we want to hear as well. How can I ask you a question so I know how long? So let's say you are depositing using crypto wallets, right?
Right.
How long does it take after the moment you send the money to TP Global? How long does it take for your money to reflect on the platform?
Traditionally or occasionally, we've seen about 1 hour, but there are days we've seen the whole day. For instance, earlier prior to our trade today, somebody deposited as early as 6 6 a.m. Ghana time. As at 12 o'clock, getting to 1 o'clock, this guy called in, say, look, bro, this deposit has not reflected. We're talking about 4 hours different. Now, put yourself in a like somebody trading, you're in trade and the market is just going around going against you. You want to increase your margin. You send funds and it's taking like 4 hours to arrive. By the time it comes, trust me, your account may be blown or something. Can we find out, is it possible we talk about, since we are talking crypto, we can talk about automated payment processes where automatically within a minute or two, these transactions are done automatically without the human intervention?
So I'll tell you this, to be honest, man. Right now, the withdrawal is my main concern, to make sure that everybody here, that they're getting withdrawal on time. But since you're in Ghana and there is no SEC in Ghana, man, you are free, bro. Use the bank account or use your credit card. I mean, your debit or credit card, where the transaction is instant. So the moment you deposit using a debit or credit card, it takes less than 2 minutes for the money to reach your player account, right?
Okay.
So since you're in Ghana, that is my solution for you. But right now, at this particular point, to be honest with you, we have no plans for automating our deposit process for crypto, but we are focusing on the withdrawal part because that is what is the major concern right now.
Okay. All right.
Okay, sorry, Big guys, to chip in, sorry, just quickly, because I'm also in Nigeria and I have the same issue with deposits as well. I mean,
You're in Nigeria?
Yeah.
Man, you have a local bank account, man. You guys should play around with that.
Yeah, listen, that's what I'm saying. No, listen. I'm talking about deposits. It takes the same time usually when you put a ticket, it takes about 6, 8 to 12 hours for it to reflect. And I'm like wondering like why? Because it's a local bank to bank transfer. It shouldn't take this long. So I think
shouldn't.
There's some it shouldn't. I mean, and I can show you tickets to prove that, because when I do it, I send you like, hold on, let me see if I can pull up one. Like, oh, you have to wait for 8 hours to 12 hours. Like, why? Usually I have to now call the manager here to say, you know what, I did a deposit. Please help me look into it. So
honestly, yeah, okay, I understand where you're coming from. And so let me just quickly tell you how the operation works. So the moment you send money through bank to, let's say you're in Nigeria right now. So we have a team that opens the bank account every morning and sees where the money is coming from, who is deposited, right? And then they will manually make sure that, okay, we've received this account and this is the person that's deposited. The KYC is verified. This is perfect. Now move the money from this account to his player account. This is what happens when you do a local bank transfer, right? So this definitely does take time. But the same advice I gave our fellow Ghanaian friend for you as well. Since you guys don't have anyone looking over you, you can use your debit or credit card. It'll take you 2 minutes for the money directly to go into your account. 2 minutes is the worst case.
No, I can only see virtual pay, fair play. I'll check them
virtual pay is the debit
virtual
and credit card.
Okay, virtual pay, fair pay, wallet, Zoto pay. The charges are out of it, so that's a waste of time.
Yeah, so I mean, you can go for the virtual pay option. That should help you out. Perfect.
Okay, so I'll try that next time.
Awesome.
Thanks, but also, can I withdraw over? There's also a fair play and virtual pay for about 5 to 7 working days. Ouch. Okay.
Fair pay is for our Latin American clients. You should use virtual pay.
Fair pay. Virtual pay says, so you see, virtual pay says withdrawals 5 to 7 working days. That's crazy.
Because the withdrawal, what happens is it goes from our bank account to yours. So when it says 5 to 7 working days, you should know that we are giving you an estimate of the worst case, which is 5 to 7 working days. But usually it's before 5 days. Since you are in Nigeria, it goes earlier.
But I'm even looking at the Nigerian local bank, and it's still saying the same 5 to 7 working days.
But trust me, man, with Nigeria, it takes maximum 2 to 3 days. No more. I've been processing. I've seen the process. It doesn't take more than 2 to 3 days. This is from me to you. But the worst case is always written there because we want to make sure that we don't set false expectation. But now you know that it says 5 to 7 working days. That's a long time. But if it comes before that, you know that this actually come before that. That's the honest to God
that's truth. A long time for a local bank transfer, man. You guys need to improve. It's local to local, so.
Sure.
It's
that
no,
that is something I'll take it in.
that's not fair enough, man. Local, I mean, this is a local bank transfer. I mean, it takes me what seconds to move the money to your account, so it shouldn't take you a couple of hours or something. But 5 to 7 work, even 2 days is like it's a whole lot, man. Anyway, that's fine. I guess we just
I
have
will
to
work
deal
on
with
this,
it.
man.
But I
I will
mean, you
work on
guys
this
need
for
to
sure.
because you guys have competition. So I mean, I know the broker I use, and it takes less than 30 minutes to an hour to get my money. So this is way not acceptable, to be honest. I haven't even looked at it, to be honest, because I've not actually made a withdrawal. But like 5 to 7 working days, that's a long time, man. Anyway, that's my submission. Thanks.
Sure. Thanks, man.
Hey, John.
Yeah. Hey.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Yeah, I just wanted to ask a quick question. Vignesh, thank you so much for taking your time, man. You're a really patient man. You're really doing a great job answering these questions in detail. I just had a quick question. I'm big with crypto, with security.
Awesome.
And, the thing that I like the most, and I think a lot of people will agree, is implementing two-factor on each account. Is there any plans that you're going to maybe potentially look at being able to implement Google two-factor on our accounts for heightened security?
Yes. So we've discussed this with Marvin as well. We put the two-factor account right now for your portal login. So if you try logging into your portal, you will see that it asks you for an OTP
the OTP
to log into your portal.
Code, correct.
Yeah. So we've put that in right now to see how that's working and to make sure that that's smooth. The moment we realize that, okay, that has no issue, we're going to put that for withdrawals as well.
Okay, great. Okay, but email and two-factor app-based are two different type of technologies.
No, it's gonna come to your email.
Oh, okay.
Email, yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, sir.
No problem, John.
Hi,
Nice
Vignesh.
talking to you, man.
So just two quick questions. So let's assume that Marvin's bot does not follow the 90 seconds rule. So what other option do we have? Do we shift to an ECN account, or how will you provide a solution for that?
Is
This is
this
Sufyan from India.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. The accent gave it away, man. So the question you asked was if Marvin's bot is going to fall under ECN. Is that what you asked me?
Yeah, like what if his bot does not adjust to the 90-second rules? So what do we do then?
That's why we are parallelly working on a DMA as well. So in fact, if Marvin's bot works on the 90-second rule, then beautiful. Everything is set. Life is good as normal. But in case that is something that's taking time, that's why we are parallelly working on a second solution, which is the DMA. So yeah, that is a two different solution we're going for now.
Okay, and one more thing, for people from Gulf, like maybe UAE, if they want to deposit via bank transfer, which account, which method should they choose? Is it the Nigeria bank or the UK? I don't know what's the whole thing called.
No. So if you're in Dubai, I would say use your card because so the deposit, it'll go faster with the card, like a virtual pay, debit or credit card. It's going to take you 2 minutes, like I said.
Okay.
And the withdrawal will come from our UK bank account directly to the same bank account which you used to deposit. Like, let's say if you're in the Gulf, you must have heard about Emirates NBD, right?
Correct.
So if you use Emirates NBD to deposit, like the card to deposit, the money will come back to your Emirates NBD bank account. Then we'll send you an email asking, can you send us your bank account as well? And then we'll send the money to your bank account.
And for those who use crypto to deposit, and if they want to recover the profit, how do they work it out?
Wednesday, man. Wednesday is when you get the answer.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
No problem, man. I think Alex has a question. But he's on. Yes. Hey, Alex.
Yes, thank you. Hi, how are you? Thank you for your time. I know it's late where you're at.
No, it's okay, man.
So I've been kind of listening to everybody's questions. I guess my concern is understanding the 90-second rule. Is that going to be retroactive to all previous trades the last 2 months? So every trade that we've done is going to be scrutinized, and if it's less than 90 seconds, we are not going to get paid on those, correct?
So yeah, like I was saying, it's your previous trades are not scrutinized, right? So there was a particular date where we've decided to take from that point till now. We're not going to accept. So this happened in the last 2 weeks, if I'm right. So anything before that, you're fine, Alex. You don't have to worry about it. But the moment we gave that particular notice that, from now on we have to work a different method. We have just taken it from that particular day. So that's why I was saying, for anyone who's placed withdrawal before that particular period, you guys are getting the withdrawals no matter what, right? That is fine. We've agreed to process that withdrawal because we understand that we also agreed, that this is going to work. But after a particular point of time, Marvin and us, we came to an understanding that, okay, let's find out a solution until we, place the next particular withdrawal or trades or what's going to happen, right? So till that period of time, it's fine. So the last 2 months is a long time, man. You shouldn't worry about it. You're fine.
Okay. So Marvin, I know you're probably muted, but I think Fridays when you communicated with us that the 90-second rule was an issue. So am I assuming Thursday was probably the date, or I guess you could clarify that on your end? I don't know. Okay. But you've answered my questions. I'm happy with the bot. I'm happy with your services. I personally haven't tried to do any withdrawals yet, but hopefully that's all figured out when I do.
All right. Yeah.
Sure,
So
man.
this is Marvin here. So what we did this week, so Thursday we got notified, and then we let you guys know on Friday. So Monday we did not take a trade at TP Global. We worked all weekend to set up alternate for us because we didn't know how long this was going to take to get TP Global to switch all the accounts to ECN and MT5 or find a solution with the DMA, right? So we had to slow down the bot. It's just too fast for the market. So I had to lower the speed a little bit to see if we could stay open for 90 seconds. So today's trade on the master account lasted for 93 seconds. So yeah, as soon as I hear from TP Global, we'll turn the speed back up and we will not lose the trade. So hopefully, let's keep our fingers crossed. And as long as Vignesh finds a solution for us, we'll turn this baby on and turn the speed all the way up. So let's wait till Wednesday so we can hear what they came up with and go from there. Team, we've been going on this call for a while, so I think we have most of the questions answered. Vignesh, thank you for your time.
No problem, guys. I'm happy.
You guys can reach out to me.
Least...
Yep. Yeah. You guys can reach out to me on the chat. I'm always available. So Vignesh, please clarify to everyone on this call that I am an investor just like everybody else, right? And I am not your brother. I am not your, I don't know, your cousin out there.
Sure.
We're not connected. We're separate people.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Firstly, Marvin is, when it comes to work, Marvin is an investor, right? He's just like any of you, and he's put in his own money to see if it works or not. That's how he's working his bot out, right? That's what's happening. That's how he's working his bot and butt out, to be honest, okay, to make sure it's working. And secondly, personally, apart from all of this, because we've been dealing with each other, we have a good relationship in making sure that, his bot works perfectly in our platform. Withdrawals are fine, which is why our relationship has grown to a level where I can go to my organization and say Marvin has to have his own support team, his own wallet, right? That is what I meant when I say he's my brother, so I can help him out that way. But when it comes to investments and bot guys, he's putting his own money and he's trading. I have nothing. He has nothing to do with me there. I have nothing to do with him there, right? So, yeah, everything is legit. Hopefully, that satisfied everyone.
All right, guys. So this concludes our Zoom meeting. Thank you for your time, and thank you, Vignesh.
Thank you so much, guys.
Looking forward to coming out to Dubai and bring my team over there to pick up some awards.
Sure, man. Sure, man.
I'll ride that motorcycle back to
Thank you so much,
the US.
I'll see you guys. Thank you so much
for your time. We really appreciate it.